What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists, and welcome to another episode of P&Q, the question and answer series where you get to ask me questions, I'll put comments to me, and then I respond the following week. Now you can do this one of three ways. You can either put your comments or questions down below in the comments section, which is the most common way, and I'll just read them out or respond, obviously. Or if you want to remain anonymous, you can email me directly at miniwarzone@gmail.com. I'll put a link in the video description below. Or if you happen to do a Q&A series of your own and you want to ask a generic question to the masses, or anybody in particular even, then I can pick that up from your video and answer it here as well. More about that later. Now, it's a bit thin on the ground this week, so it's strange the way it goes. Sometimes I can have like 3 or 4 pages of questions and it's great. And other times like this, I've only really got 1 page of questions, but I've got something I want to add at the end. I've got 2 emails, so we'll start with those. I just do it that way because it's easier. Because it's printed out at the top of the thing here. I suppose when I don't have emails, I probably will just do it from the computer and do it that way. But anyway, first email says, "Hi Pete, got a question for you. So what are you hoping for from 8th edition 40k when it arrives, and what are your thoughts on the tactical objectives side of things?" Ooh. Well, tactical objectives first of all, or the objectives in general. I'll just put the questions to one side a moment. I've got my coffee here. I think they're a necessity. I think they make it more of a game. I think it balances it a little more, as opposed to just trying to kill each other. You've actually got objectives to do. You score points from. Yeah, I suppose if you just table your opponent straight away, he's not going to get the objectives. There is that. But I think it does add a new element to the game, and you know, you don't have to play with the objectives. But I do think they're a good thing. What am I hoping for from the 8th edition? Oh, I want it trimmed down a bit. Not like AOS standard, but I would like it streamlined a bit. I know people use that whole streamlining thing, bandy that term about, but I do in this case think it could do with streamlining. I really do. So that's what I hope from it. A smaller rulebook would be good. What I really want from 8th edition is to have it worded better, because now I know how to play the game, obviously. When you first start learning to play this game, I think it seems very complicated. It's a very complex game. But when you break it down, it's not really that complicated. It's just written badly, I think. It's not written very clearly. And I think they could do with working on that for future editions. That's my 2 pence worth or whatever. Anyway, I hope that answers your question. Second email is a really short one. It says, "Tell me something about your personality using only 1 sentence." I only saw this morning. Well, it arrived a couple of days ago, I think. 1 sentence about my personality. Well, rather go like, you know, I'm an honest, hard-working, good person, blah blah blah, all the usual stuff. You really wanted to get to know someone's personality. Okay, 1 sentence. When I crave attention, I crave attention. And when I want to be on my own, I want to be on my own. There you go. How's that? Does that tell you something about me? I don't know. Anyway, that's the emails out the way. Sometimes an email will be really long with nothing to do with the question, or it'll just be like a few words. Like that one's strange. A lot of the time I don't get emails at all, but that's fine. This is the most common way here. The comments left on the video from last week, starting with JamJar34. It says, "Great P&Q, sir. What's your favourite model that you have painted this year so far, and why?" Well, that would be the Reaper Bones Cave Troll. And I know you want to see it on the base. And this isn't the best camera for it, really. I'm just shifting over here. This isn't the best camera, and I'll do a proper showcasing of it, but there he is on his base, my Reaper Bones cave troll for my Dungeons and Dragons games. And there he is. But more on him on another video. Yeah, so he's my favourite miniature I've painted this year so far. Do I have... I thought I brought out some... Oh, there we are. I thought it was behind the screen. This arrived today, some Reaper Bones kobolds. They're actually a lot smaller than I thought they were. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how we get on with those. Yeah, so I guess it's all the amount of plastic, although plastic, you know, surely it's not that dear, but whatever. Anyway, the Reaper Bones Cave Troll was my favourite model that I've painted this year so far. Idic Beer 40k, right Nick, he says, another cool video, Pete. Great to see this series still going strong. Absolutely, it will always be going, even if no one asks questions. I'll just ramble. So it'll be a P&P. Will you be entering the Terrain Square competition again this year? Probably not. That's purely based on, although it doesn't look like it, I'm quite maxed out with what I can do with my, believe it or not, free time here at the moment, so I just don't have the time. But I will keep a close eye on it when I watch like videos of an evening and so on. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it last year, and I highly recommend it to anybody. It is a great thing to do. I've just got so much on this year. I can't put myself under any more pressure at the moment. Yeah, stuff I can't really go into some of it really, but I'm just too busy. But no reflection on the competition, because it's a great competition, and anybody that doesn't know about it, go and check it out right now. JS Idaho says, look out Pete, do not succumb to the power of chaos. Are you planning on starting a chaos army? Have a great day, dude. I've already got a chaos army. It's a small chaos army, but I have a chaos army, so I've already succumbed to the power of chaos. But I suppose it's drawing me in more now, what with the Fall of Cadia thing. I'm really loving that. I've only got the first book. I'd like to get the second one, obviously, in the film, but you know, it's just money, and I'm not doing so well these days on eBay, so I've just got to wait, bide my time, and things will pick up again soon, I'm sure. James and his stuff says, yay Rufus, he is a good dog. How are you, Pete? Rufus is a good dog. He's a very good dog. I've just been around the valley with Rufus and Millie, actually, so he's happy. He's happy as Larry now. Thankfully, I wasn't able to go yesterday because I'm still not feeling 100%. So when you say how am I, I'm still a bit poorly. No, I don't want to go off on too much of a tangent because I'll talk more about that in a second. But we went around the valley. We didn't go yesterday. Thankfully, gave it another day to dry out a bit, so the mud just rubbed off easily off his feet and stuff. So yeah, if we'd have gone yesterday, it would have been like a mud bath, you know. And the wind was so strong, we'd have got blown away, I think. Yeah, but he's a good guy. I can't imagine life without him. He's just so loving. He's a great dog. I mean, Millie is too, bless her. But she's very independent, likes to do her own thing. All Rufus seems to want to do is please you, you know. The typical loyal dog, you know. But yeah, how am I? I'm not that great. I'm feeling poorly. My voice isn't quite right, and this is what I want to mention, because someone asked me, but they asked me in person. So I wasn't going to mention it here, but they said, when are you going to do another live show? And I said, well, I can't at the moment because I just don't feel, I can't give notice on it. So if I do a live show, probably it'll be all of a sudden, so there'll be no warning for the next one. And I am wanting to try it out. I may even do a test out here again because things have improved internet-wise out here, but I don't know if it's improved enough to do a live show here yet. I mean, I can watch stuff fine, but I don't know. We'll try it out anyway. But I just don't know how long I can go talking for it. My voice goes. I'm still a bit congested. I start coughing and wheezing, and that doesn't make for good viewing, I don't think. So, you know, if I can eliminate that, then, or as much as I can, then I will. But other than that, I'm fine. I'm fine in myself, and yeah, I'm good. Thank you, James, and his stuff. Tattoo for you. So it's a good one, man. If you could do something really nice for a friend, what would you do? Are you going to use the green screen for bat reps and things like that? If I could do something really nice for a friend, what would I do? I'll do anything for a friend. If they need something or want something and it's within my power, I will do it. Because why not? Because if I can do it, then I will. So, you know, anything that I could do really is the answer to that one. Am I going to use green screen for bat reps and things like that? Do you know, I haven't even thought about that. Looking at my gaming table setup at the moment, do you know, you could be on to something there. Obviously the table couldn't be green, but if you had the right table or mat, say, you could put a screen behind it and then put, I don't know, like Alien Cityscape or something in the background. That would be really cool. I don't know if that would work. I don't know. Really don't know, but it'd be worth trying, I suppose. That's a cool idea. I like that. I do like that. That's something I'm going to store away up here for future. In the meantime, no. Not that I do many bat reps, but eventually I will when I get more stuff painted. Because I'm not going to do them without them being painted. There's no way. Even playing the games, I'm thinking, I wish it was painted a bit more or better or whatever. And then the second game I ever played was with unpainted miniatures, and it just wasn't good at all. So yeah, so I've got to get things painted up. But that is a great idea. I like that. Right. Big Mech Dan Skull, and this is the last question that's been left for me, I believe. Yes, it says, are there any other crafting activities you are or have been into besides building miniatures and models, e.g. pottery or canvas painting? No, I don't think so. No, I don't believe so. Not crafting. Or have been into. When I was a kid, I used to, well, it's not really craft, is it? But when I was a kid, I used to make board games. You know, make the board, draw it out, colour it in, make cards and counters and rules for it. And I made a really cool Hell's Angel biker gang game once, riding around like a city street, and I don't know, I can't remember how it went now, but I had all sorts of cool rules for it. It was cool. Oops, excuse me. I had little motorbike models that was just little toys, really. But yeah. No, I'm not into any. I don't have the time for any other hobby at the moment. But that's fine with me because this hobby takes up quite a bit of free time. Yeah. Okay, so that's all the questions then. Now, this next section is specifically it's targeted at people who do Q&A sessions themselves, and I think I'm going to do this every so often. I'm going to ask a question for you guys. You can use it on your Q&As. Now, this isn't obviously other people do this, and the first one I saw to do this was Stephen over at the Spider's Web, Spider 666. Check it out. He has a question of the week on his chat brew and a big black dog, and people can answer. And I when he does that, I answer it here. So I think it's going to be like a new feature. I'm going to try it out as a new feature of the P&Q format. So I will ask every so often. I'll ask a question to you guys, and then you can pick it up on your Q&As and answer it there. And if it seems popular, I'll keep doing it. If not, I won't. Simple as that. But P&Q is here to stay. Anyway, my question to you then, to the masses, is, and this is just to answer on your Q&As. How much research do you do, if any, before getting into a new game or hobby? Now, it doesn't have to be like the gaming related hobby. It could be anything. For example, if you're thinking of getting into like photography or golf or something, do you do any research? Are you the type of person to do any research into it? Like how much it's going to cost you, what you need, is it easy to learn, can you do it locally, that kind of thing. How much time consumption is it going to require? That kind of thing. Or are you the type of person to just go into it anyway? Or you're the type of person to buy everything, get all the gear. Those people, all the gear, no idea. No offense to anyone, because I'm one of them sometimes, but not very often. Most of the time I research, but I have been known to dive straight in. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. For instance, when it came to I wanted to learn to play the bass guitar, I dived straight in and I got the guitar, the amp, the tuner, I got the lot, and I was like, okay, what do? I didn't have a clue, but it worked out well. But there's been times in my past where I've done similar things and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. So, are you the type of person to do any research into a new hobby or game? Think of getting into a new gaming system? Do you research it first or not? Anyway, put that in your Q&As if you dare. So, that's it. It's a lovely bright day here today, so I'm hoping to get a nice lot of painting done because of the sun coming in directly onto my painting desk, which is great. I prefer the natural light always, and because this, other than the main two lights, I've got no other lights on, whereas usually I've got lights. But yeah, so here we are. Thank you for watching. This is Friday today, so I'm going to go and upload it ready to be scheduled for Monday. Hope you've had a good week, and I hope you're going to have a good week ahead of you. And keep hobbying, and remember, all brushes lead to war, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.